It's been a little while since I've picked up the video camera and talked about the various portable fan productions happening around here, although I think productions is definitely the operative word. But since it's been a while, we have a few new portable fan productions to talk about. And here is one of them. That's an Emerson box fan. I did not know that Emerson made a box fan, or rather I did not know they made a wood-cased box fan. But that's exactly what this is. It's a model 93648AA, as you see in the corner of the tag over here. It dates to 1950. It's fully variable speed, which struck me as kind of a surprise. I really expected it would be 3-speed, but it's not. This was a marketplace find, if you can believe it. It was located a little over an hour away, and while I really didn't want to drive that far, it was just kind of too rare and cool. I was like, all right, fine, you know, whatever. When I got it, the ad said it didn't work. Knowing Emerson fans, I called BS on that. I said, you know, when I went to pick it up, I said to the lady, I said, it probably just needs a good drink of oil, and I think it could be fine. And, you know, if something else goes wrong, it's probably not going to be all that serious, knowing these old fans. And she said, well, you're probably right. I got it home, I took the grills off, and sure enough, it was totally locked up. So I thoroughly doused it in oil. It took a lot. When I first got it to start, it was making a horrific noise. But I finally got it to settle down, got it to run pretty well. And speaking of running, since I'm sure all of you are interested to see that, we'll go ahead and turn the knob all the way down, and we'll start on low speed. It should actually start from low speed now. And it does. Granted, slowly, but it starts. I don't know about you, but given where it was, even when I got it to spin by hand, it wouldn't even start from high speed for a little bit, and then when it did, it was, like I said, making a god-awful noise. As you hear, it still has a little bit of rub to it, but I'm thinking if it runs in for a while, that might go away. We'll see. But that's your low speed. Go ahead and kick it up a little bit here. That's probably about middle of the road there. It's nice and balanced too. I didn't know if it would be or not because one of the blades is slightly bent. But I don't really seem to care. Let's just go wide open. And here it's still making a little bit of a... That's a much quieter version of the noise it was making. If I let it run for a while, it'll stop making that noise. Now let's spin down, which has gotten to the point where it takes a good little while. Which, like I said, considering where it started, it's pretty impressive. Yeah, you can probably hear the rub in the bearing still. It's not perfect yet. I don't know that I can hope to get it perfect, but as I said, it's a lot better than it was. At least it runs now, quietly. And we'll get a 0 to high going here. It's got a bit of an angry buzz to it when it first starts. But it's not too bad. And it's got handles on either side. It doesn't have a handle on the top. It just has these like cabinet, you know, drawer pull handles. They're not particularly pleasant to carry it like that because this thing's a beast. But there you go, and there's your nameplate. The knob kind of, yeah, it's a 93648 AA, 1950. If you look in there, you'll see the variable speed system in there. I'll turn it around a little bit here. You can see the back of the motor. In fact, let's get you started from back here too. It was advertised, the marketplace listing that I saw for it, it was advertised as a mahogany box fan. I don't know if that is mahogany wood or not. I don't know my wood finishes like that, but I think it certainly could be. The story I got concerning it is that the woman I bought it from, it was her grandparents, and they got it and they used it for a while and then it stopped running because, you know, the bearing's locked up. And they tried to fix it to no avail, so they decided to sell it on Marketplace, and I saw it. And I drove 75 miles each way to get it. Probably, I think this actually does go down as the furthest I have ever driven for a fan, but it was worth it. Especially now that I have another Emerson to add to my arsenal, and such a rare one at that. We'll get one more low-speed startup, too. So, yep. If you looked carefully, you'll notice it dimmed the lights a little bit when I turned it off. Oh, I guess my brother's home. He must have snuck in without my hearing, or maybe I had the fan on when he came in. So there you go. There's an Emerson box fan. I've got a few more table fans and the like to record. We'll see if I get around to doing that today or not, but I did at least want to share this with you. So there you go.